A young girl, barely tall enough to see over the church pews in Columbia, South Carolina, her voice soaring like a gospel hymn, weaving dreams against the backdrop of a segregated South. This is the origin story of Angie Stone, a woman who rose from humble choir lofts to become the heartbeat of neo-soul, blending hip-hop's raw edge with R&B's velvet embrace. Her anthems like Wish I Didn't Miss You and Brotha didn't just climb charts. They became lifelines, stitching together stories of love, loss, and resilience that echoed in millions of hearts. Her journey from struggle to stardom is a masterclass in grit and grace, building a legacy of love, luxury, and unbreakable spirit. But what drove her from humble roots to global stages? How did she craft homes and cars that sang her story? And what tragedy silenced her velvet voice? Join us as we tour Angie's lavish estates, ride through her iconic car collection, and uncover the family ties and heart-wrenching loss that shaped her. This is more than a story. It's a soulful saga of triumph. Stay tuned to discover the woman behind the music. Early life and struggles. Angie Stone's story begins in the heart of Columbia, South Carolina, where she was born, Angela Laverne Brown, on December 18, 1961, into a world where music was both refuge and rebellion. Raised in a modest, faith-driven household, Angie grew up as an only child in a community still scarred by the Jim Crow era's fading but persistent grip. Her father, Bobby Williams, was a lawyer's assistant by day, his hands calloused from long hours, but by night he was a gospel quartet singer whose booming baritone filled local churches. Her mother, Iona, a hospital technician, wove melodies into their home, her soft humming a counterpoint to the racial tensions simmering outside. The family's small clapboard house, tucked in a working-class corner of Columbia, was a sanctuary, where every meal was a small miracle, every harmony a prayer. Angie joined the First Nazareth Baptist Church choir at age 5. Her voice, a precocious blend of grit and grace, turning Sunday services into showcases. Knee-high to a duck's tail, she'd laugh in later interviews, recalling how those early notes planted dreams in her young heart, dreams that seemed audacious in a world that often told black girls to stay small. Her parents were her anchors. Bobby hauled Angie to gospel shows, exposing her to legends like the Singing Angels, their performances igniting her imagination. Iona, with her gentle wisdom, turned bedtime lullabies into Angie's first poetry, scribbled on church bulletins between services. "My folks taught me music is God's language," Angie shared in a 2001 Essence profile, crediting them for a resilience that would carry her through music's treacherous terrain. But life in the 60s and 70s South was no ballad. Columbia's streets pulsed with civil rights marches, and the Brown family felt poverty's pinch. Beans and rice were staples. And Christmas often meant second-hand gifts, like the rusty bike her father salvaged from extra taxi shifts. School was another battleground. Angie faced taunts for her too loud voice and ambitions that outstripped her surroundings. A 2015 NPR interview captured a searing memory. At 12, classmates mocked her family's bare-bones holiday, leaving her in tears. Mama said, "Turn those tears into tunes, baby. The world needs your story," Angie recalled, a mantra that became her shield. The struggles didn't end there. At 16, Angie's talent shone at a local talent show. Her cover of Aretha, Franklin's Respect, earning a standing ovation and a basketball scholarship offer. But music's pull was stronger than the courts. Post-high school, she juggled dead-end jobs, flipping burgers, folding clothes at department stores, while saving for demo tapes at a dingy studio called PADW. Eviction notices loomed as her parents' health faltered under financial strain, her father battling exhaustion from double shifts. A particularly dark chapter came in 1978, when a family friend's betrayal led to a juvenile court scare over a false theft charge. Cleared but shaken, Angie channeled the injustice into rhymes. her pen a weapon against despair. "We ate struggle. For breakfast," she wrote in 2004, memoir excerpts. "But those kitchen table jam sessions with Dad made me unbreakable." These trials weren't detours. They were the crucible that forged a hip-hop pioneer, setting the stage for a career that would carry her from Columbia's cracked sidewalks to global acclaim. Career journey. Angie's leap from choir girl to chart topper was no overnight success. It was a decades-long climb, each step a testament to her tenacity. Her career sparked in 1978 at a New York block party, where a chance encounter with Cheryl Cook and Gwendolyn Chisholm birthed The Sequence, the first all-female hip-hop trio signed to Sugar Hill Records. As Angie B., her fierce rhymes on funk. You Up in 1979, a funky Parliament sampling hit, peaked at number 15 on the Billboard Black Singles chart, a bold debut for teens in a male-dominated genre. "We were kids with mics in a man's world," she told Rolling Stone in 2010, but Sugar Hill's exploitative contracts siphoned their earnings to acts like Grandmaster Flash. By 1984, disputes fractured the group, leaving Angie to hustle as a solo rapper and Kiss FM DJ, spinning records while dreaming bigger. Undaunted, she pivoted to R&B in the early 90s, joining Vertical Hold and co-writing Seems You're Much Too Busy, a top 40 R&B hit in 1993, born from a breakup with bandmate David Bright. It was her first brush with mainstream light, but the real glow was yet to come. In 1994, fate dealt a winning hand when Angie met D'Angelo during sessions for his debut, Brown Sugar. As his backup vocalist and co-writer, she poured soul into tracks like Lady, earning a co-production credit and forging a bond she called musical soulmates in a 2000 Vibe interview. Their work extended to his 2000 masterpiece Voodoo, but Angie's solo star was rising. In 1999, Black Diamond on Arista Records went gold, debuting at number 13 on the Billboard 200. Its lead single, No More Rain in This Cloud, a soul-stirring ode to resilience, hit number 19 on the R&B charts and snagged a Grammy nod for Best R&B Album. Critics crowned her neo-soul's unheralded queen. Her 500,000 album sales and sold-out tours from Harlem's Apollo to London's O2 netting six-figure paydays. Mahogany Soul in 2001 was her pinnacle, peaking at number 4 on the R&B hip-hop albums chart. Its breakout, Wish I Didn't Miss You, a gold-certified breakup anthem, reached number 22 on the Hot 100, earning Lady of Soul Awards for Best R&B Soul Album and Best Video. Global sales hit 2 million, cementing her as a genre-defining force alongside Erykah Badu and Jill Scott. The hits kept coming. Stone Love in 2004, with Snoop Dogg's I Wanna Thank Ya, danced into clubs worldwide, earning a Grammy nod for Best Female R&B Vocal Performance. In 2007, The Art of Love and War claimed her first #1 R&B album. Its single Baby, featuring daughter Diamond, raising over $200,000 for breast cancer awareness. Acting broadened her canvas. She shone as Mama Morton in Broadway's Chicago in 2003, stealing scenes in The Hot Chick 2002 and Ride Along 2014, residuals adding 7 figures to her wealth. Despite label battles, J Records' neglect of 1995's Head First nearly derailed her. Angie bounced back with indie releases and features on Alicia Keys' tracks. Her philanthropy shone through Angel Stripes, launched in 2005, mentoring youth and raising tens of thousands for diabetes education via FACE. In 2024, she earned Women Songwriters Hall of Fame induction, Zeta Phi Beta honorary membership, and a posthumous National Rhythm and Blues Hall of Fame nod in September 2025. With 5 million records sold, 4 top 10 R&B albums, 5 Grammy nominations, 2 Soul Train wins, and an Edison Award, Angie's career was a symphony of grit and glory. Real estate's Buckhead. Estate, $2,400,000. Our journey opens with the pinnacle of grandeur, a majestic estate nestled in Atlanta's prestigious Buckhead enclave, valued at a stunning $2,400,000 in 2025. This residence isn't just a home, it's a testament to timeless elegance, where every detail whispers sophistication. As you step into the foyer, a sense of arrival washes over you, with lofty ceilings adorned with intricate molding that sets the tone for the opulence to come. This welcoming space flows effortlessly into the heart of the home, where living areas unfold like chapters in a story of luxury. The formal living room is a harmonious blend of intimacy and grandeur, designed to host both quiet evenings and lively gatherings. Sunlight pours through expansive windows, illuminating a custom entertainment center that anchors the space, its built-in shelves perfect for cherished keepsakes or a cutting-edge sound system. Nearby, the dining area beckons with space for 14 around a polished table, lit by a chandelier-inspired fixture that casts a warm glow over long, laughter-filled dinners. The kitchen is a culinary haven, where dual islands orchestrate effortless flow, one for meticulous prep, with integrated cutting boards and deep drawers. The other, a casual breakfast bar seating 4. Top-tier appliances, from dual ovens to a professional-grade range, nestle within sleek cabinetry, while a generous pantry keeps essentials at hand. A cozy breakfast nook, with its wraparound banquette and built-in table, invites leisurely mornings or quick family moments that linger in memory. The primary suite, a main-level retreat, is a sanctuary of serenity. The sleeping area centers on a king-sized bed alcove, flanked by nightstands with discreet charging ports that blend technology with elegance. The ensuite bathroom feels like a private spa, featuring a freestanding soaking tub framed by frosted glass and a spacious rain shower with body jets for a rejuvenating escape. Dual vanities with illuminated mirrors ensure mornings flow smoothly, even on the busiest days. Upstairs, 4 additional bedrooms, each with ensuite baths, offer versatility. One transformed into a tranquil guest suite with a private sitting area. Another, a smart office with fold-away desks and ergonomic built-ins. This estate's soul lies in its dedication to wellness and leisure. A lower-level fitness center, with mirrored walls and cushioned flooring, houses everything from weights to yoga mats, while an adjacent dry sauna with cedar benches offers a restorative haven for up to 6. A home theater, complete with tiered recliners and a descending projection screen, delivers cinematic immersion without disrupting the home's calm. The outdoor pool, a resort-like centerpiece, captivates with its infinity edge and soft waterfall, glowing under evening lights. Tiered loungers and a shaded cabana create an inviting oasis, blurring the line between indoor luxury and outdoor tranquility. Perfect for sun-soaked afternoons or starlit gatherings, Johns Creek Haven, $2,100,000. From the grandeur of Buckhead, we glide to a haven of streamlined elegance in Johns Creek, Georgia, valued at $2,100,000 in 2025. This residence carries forward the theme of refined living, but shifts toward a more intimate flow, where every space feels like an extension of your thoughts, effortlessly guiding you from one moment to the next. It's a seamless evolution from the Buckhead estate, trading vastness for a thoughtful connectivity that feels both luxurious and lived in. The foyer welcomes you with balanced proportions, ushering you into an open-concept great room where living and kitchen spaces intertwine. The living area centers on plush sectional seating gathered around a stone-surrounded gas fireplace, with floating shelves offering both style and function. The kitchen, a masterpiece of modern design, boasts a waterfall-edged island with a built-in wine cooler and sink, perfect for effortless hosting. High-end appliances, a French door refrigerator, a wall-mounted pot filler, pair with a hidden scullery, complete with its own dishwasher to keep the main space pristine. A nearby dining alcove seats 10, its buffet hutch ensuring seamless service, making every meal a celebration of connection. The main floor primary suite is a haven of rest, with a tray ceiling adding subtle depth and French doors opening to a private balcony overlook. Its bathroom elevates daily rituals with a dual-head shower featuring pebble flooring and a shared yet spacious vessel sink vanity. Upstairs, 3 bedrooms with private baths offer distinct charms. One with a Jack and Jill study nook for focused work or reading, another with a built-in loft for play or relaxation. The outdoor pool, a 40-foot lap design, mirrors the Buckhead Estate's allure, but with a focus on active relaxation, featuring a swim current system and a bubbling hot tub for seamless transitions. A pergola-shaded patio with a built-in grill invites al fresco dining, tying the home's wellness ethos to the water's invigorating pulse. This Johns Creek haven feels like a natural progression, blending grandeur with personal touches that make every moment feel intentional. Decatur Residence, $1,900,000. Our tour culminates in the most intimate yet equally luxurious of the trio. A single-family residence in Decatur, Georgia, valued at $1,900,000 in 2025. This home distills the collection's essence into a compact yet refined package, where warmth and versatility create a sanctuary that feels both personal and indulgent. It weaves the thread of connectivity from Johns Creek into a tapestry of familial elegance, proving that luxury shines brightest in thoughtful restraint. The entry, warm and inviting, flows into a combined living and dining space. The living area revolves around a cozy sectional and a linear fireplace, with side tables hiding compartments for essentials. The adjacent dining space seats 8 around an oval pedestal table, supported by a sideboard for linens and serving pieces. The kitchen, a model of efficiency, features a gas cooktop, convection oven, and a compact island seating 3, with clever storage like pull-out spice racks and a concealed broom closet. A butler's pantry with a coffee station ensures smooth transitions from prep to presentation. The main-level primary bedroom prioritizes seamless living, with a built-in bench for quiet moments and adjacent linen storage. Its bathroom, with a walk-in shower, bench seat, dual floating vanities, and a linen tower, streamlines morning routines. Upstairs, 2 bedrooms share a tub shower bath, while a third enjoys an ensuite with a rainfall shower head. A bonus room, fitted with pegboards and a fold-down table, serves as a craft or hobby space. The outdoor pool, a rectangular retreat with a tanning ledge and diving board, anchors the property with composite decking for comfort. A built-in bench seats 4 in the water, and a fire pit with Adirondack chairs extends evenings outdoors, echoing the warmth within. This pool ties the Decatur home to its predecessors, linking Buckhead's resort-like expanse and Johns Creek's active renewal with a joyful, family-oriented vibe. Car collection. Angie's car collection was a trio of triumphs, each vehicle a story of her journey, prioritized from extravagance to everyday grit. The Bentley Continental GT, at $300,000, takes the top spot. Imagine Angie cruising home after a late-night studio session, the engine humming like one of her smooth melodies. She snagged this beauty during a wave of sold-out shows and major collaborations, making it her go-to for long drives where new song ideas would spark. It was perfect for road trips with her crew, heading out to write music or escape the hustle. People couldn't help but stare when she rolled up to events, the GT making every arrival a moment. For Angie, this car was about chasing dreams with style, blending power and grace like a chart-topping hit. In 2025, it showed she's at the top of her game, driving with the same fire she brings to the stage. The Range Rover Autobiography, at $180,000, comes in second, bringing adventure and class to her collection. This was her pick for getaways, like driving to the countryside after a big performance to clear her head. Angie got it during a busy year of awards and new projects, needing a ride that could handle city streets and off-road trails. It was her go-to for special moments, writing lyrics under the stars or taking friends on spontaneous trips. Fans loved spotting her in it, pulling up with that calm confidence that matched her soulful vibe. The Autobiography was more than an SUV. It was her partner for exploring new paths, balancing toughness with luxury. In 2025, it showed off her free spirit, ready for any road life threw her way. The Mercedes-Benz S-Class, at $120,000, rounds out the trio as her everyday favorite, blending comfort with quiet elegance. Angie hopped into this car for quick trips around town or relaxed drives with family, turning ordinary moments into something special. She added it to her garage during a creative peak, wanting a ride that felt like home wherever she went. It was perfect for zipping between studios or cruising along the coast, soaking in the scenery while brainstorming new tunes. People noticed how it fit her down-to-earth style, showing up with a presence that didn't need to shout. In 2025, the S-Class was her steady companion, proving luxury can feel warm and familiar, like a song you've loved forever. These rides, from Bentley's bold statement to Range Rover's rugged heart, were Angie's wheeled memoirs, each mile a verse in her unwritten autobiography. Personal life. Angie's personal life was a soulful harmony of family and advocacy. Her relationships a mirror to the emotion in her music. Her bond with daughter Diamond, born in 1984 from her marriage to rapper Rodney Stone, was her cornerstone. Their 1983 Harlem wedding was a vibrant affair. Soul Train lines under disco lights, but financial strains from Sugar Hill disputes led to divorce. Diamond's arrival was Angie's light, named for the sparkle in her eyes. By 2007, Diamond's vocals on Baby raised funds for health causes, and her grandchildren, born in 2008 and 2012, made Angie a grandmother hosting Buckhead gospel brunches. Diamond's tearful 2025 Facebook post, "My mommy is gone," echoed the resilience Angie instilled. Her son, Michael, born in 1997 from her romance with D'Angelo, carried her musical fire. Their 1994-1999 partnership, sparked in Brown Sugar sessions, birthed hits and Michael. As Swabo Twain, he collaborated on 2023's Love Language. Milestones like his 2018 graduation or 2020 Jamaica trips wove into Angie's protective persona, her Brotha lyrics championing black strength. A 2009 altercation with Diamond led to assault charges, resolved through therapy and a joint youth camp. D'Angelo's 1999 infidelity strained co-parenting. But Angie forgave, telling Ebony in 2005, "Forgiveness frees us to fly." Her Zeta Phi Beta role and Angel Stripes Foundation raised thousands for scholarships and diabetes awareness. Her 2013 diagnosis fueling marathons and concerts. "Health is harmony," she'd say. Her life reflecting the empathy in her music, making her a sister, mother, and mentor whose light warmed the world. Cause of death. On March 1st, 2025, the music world mourned the loss of Angie Stone, a beloved soul icon whose voice touched hearts for decades. She passed away at 63 following a tragic accident, hours after a captivating Mardi Gras performance in Mobile, Alabama, where her rendition of "Wish I Didn't Miss You" moved the audience deeply. Angie was traveling back to Atlanta with her bandmates in a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van. The trip, intended as a routine return, took a heartbreaking turn on Interstate 65 near Montgomery. Around 4 a.m., under challenging road conditions, the van lost control and overturned. Despite efforts to escape, a collision with an oncoming semi-truck led to a devastating outcome. Angie, caught in the wreckage, was unable to be saved and passed away at the scene, leaving her bandmates and fans in profound sorrow. Alabama State Troopers' initial reports, shared via local news, pointed to icy conditions and possible driver fatigue as culprits, noting the van's driver had logged 14 hours on the road post-gig. Yet, a deeper story unfolded. A September 2025 wrongful death lawsuit, filed by Angie's family in Gwinnett County, alleged negligence by the trucking company, claiming the Freightliner's brakes had failed despite mandated inspections, a defect flagged in prior maintenance logs but ignored. Eyewitness accounts painted a gut-wrenching scene. The van's chaotic skid, the truck's futile screech, and first responders' desperate cries piercing the dawn fog. A motorist who stopped to help told the Montgomery Advertiser, "It was like a movie you couldn't unsee." Her band screaming her name, but she was already gone. Angie's rep, Deborah R. Champagne, confirmed to TMZ, "She left us doing what she loved, singing her truth." An autopsy, reported by People in April 2025, found no drugs or alcohol, only the quiet toll of a heart that had given endlessly. Her diabetes a silent strain beneath her vibrant exterior. The music world reeled. D'Angelo, her former partner, mourned her as a soulmate silenced too soon in a handwritten letter shared on Instagram, while Erykah Badu tweeted, "Angie's harmony haunts heaven now." Fans gathered outside her Atlanta estate, leaving candles and vinyls of mahogany soul. Her Angel Stripes Foundation announced a March 15th memorial in Columbia, blending gospel choirs, youth performances, and fan vigils, raising $50,000 for diabetes research in her name. The tragedy spurred calls for stricter tour safety, with artists like Jill Scott advocating for better road regulations. Angie's death wasn't just an end, it was a clarion call, her final note urging safer journeys for those who carry music's torch, her legacy, a melody that refuses to fade. As Angie Stone's personal life wove a tapestry of love and resilience that mirrored her soulful music, her financial journey tells an equally compelling story of turning artistic passion into a lasting empire. Angie Stone's world, her homes, cars, family, and timeless tracks, sings on in 2025. Her $3 million net worth fades against her inspiration for dreamers. If this moved you, subscribe to the Celeb Insider and check Angie's hits below. Share your favorite Angie memory in the comments. What song got you through? Keep harmonizing through the hard parts. Peace and soul.